guys, what's up? I'm back again with another DVD and game update. Well, actually, I only got a game update this time because me and my brother went to a retro gaming market once again, and we bought a lot of cool stuff. So I'll just show you guys what I got this time, which is actually quite a lot. So I'll be going through it a bit faster. So yeah, let's get right to it. So we got here is Jungle Strike, which is actually the only Sega Mega Drive game I got. A pretty random pickup. You will see quite a lot of that actually in this video. The thing is with these markets, there's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm trying to get some stuff that I'm looking for quite a while. But there are also yeah, some good deals to find there. So you usually find some random stuff that seems interesting, and this was one of them. I paid like €5 for this. It's like, yeah, if it's not a sports game and it's €5 for a Mega Drive game, I'm down with that. So yeah, Jungle Strike. Played a little bit of this one, and it's actually pretty cool game. So yeah, next on we got some PS1 games. We got here is Evo's Space Adventure. Yeah, which is a bit more of a budget title, I guess. But yeah, I played a little bit of it and it seems pretty okay. Yeah, I got here some Street Fighter Alpha Warrior Dreams. So yeah, this one, man, I've been looking for this one for quite a while to find for a good price. We go to these retro gaming markets regularly, and honestly, I've actually never seen this one. So yeah, definitely a great one to add to my Street Fighter collection. I've been trying to get all of these Street Fighter games for my consoles, and yeah, lately I've been on a more of a 2D fighting spree kind of thing, I guess. I really love collecting those, and yeah. Got one here. It's NFL Quarterback Club '97. Yeah, a sports game. I don't know, man. It's a sports game and by Acclaim. It's got the full cover PS1. It was really cheap, so I don't know. I guess I just love that kind of stuff. So yeah, I decided like, why the hell not? I just buy it. Got here is one is N2O. This was one of these games. I remember we had a demo of it back in the day when I was really young, and you know, in my PlayStation days. And I remember this game being really cool. Honestly, I don't even remember too much about it, just the title. But yeah, I found it like really cheap, so I decided, yeah, I'll get it and I'll try it once more. And same thing actually goes for this one, which is a Rugrats Studio Tour. Yeah, I've never had too much with the cartoon. Even when I was younger, I didn't watch it. Well, I remember watching it sometimes, but I wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, for the game actually, we had the demo, and I always enjoy it quite a lot. So yeah, I'll give this one a try. Yeah, this one. This was actually a gift for my brother because he had a double. The first Need for Speed game. Yeah, I played a ton of Need for Speed 2 actually, and honestly, I think I've never played the first one, but I was never a huge racer fan. But yeah, these games, they're actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm definitely glad to have that one in my collection. And speaking of racing games, I got here is Supersonic Racers, which is yeah, I guess it's kind of a game a bit like Micro Machines, more fun and multiplayer based. So yeah, pretty cool to have that one as well. I got here is a Warzone 2100, which is kind of a war kind of game, I guess. This was also a gift from my brother, since you know, we had quite a few doubles. So yeah, pretty cool to have this one as well. I got here is actually an American release of Resident Evil 2, which for some reason is actually quite common here. You see it quite a lot, but yeah, I'm not really a collector of US releases. Sorry about that. I already have the PAL version, but yeah, this one also my brother had a double. He bought a lot of games, a small lot, very cheap, and this one was in it as well. So yeah, he gave it to me, which is pretty nice to have in my collection. So yeah, got here is Mr. Driller, which if you're a collector of PS1, you might know this is more of a bit more rare title, I guess. Yeah, really fun game actually. I have Mr. Driller online on 360 as well. Just a cool puzzle game. Really awesome, awesome stuff, man. I'm really glad to have that one in my collection as well. Got some more American titles actually, NTSC titles, which is Critical Depth and Dead Ball Zone, which is an awesome game. I love the American cover, which is actually quite different from the European version. And Critical Depth, honestly, I don't know too much about this one, but these were like 50 cents each, and as you can see, both are still sealed, and they probably will remain sealed. Normally, I'm always like, games shouldn't be sealed; they should be played, and I still stand by that. But since both of these are US releases, and I have the PAL version, well, I have the PAL version of this one. I don't, I honestly, I'm not even sure if I have Critical Depth. My collection is getting too big, I guess. I don't know which games I do or do not own. But if I don't have it, I like to have it. But yeah, I play the PAL version since I play these games on my PS2 or on my PS3 anyway, which aren't modded. So I have a modded PS1 and I can play these. But yeah, I rather just buy the PAL versions cheap and keep these as seals. Just have kind of like a collector's item kind of thingy, I guess. So yeah, another fighter here, Dogstalkers, the Night Warriors. Yeah, so I already have Dogstalkers 3, and yeah, been looking for this one for quite a while as well. I really love the Dogstalker games. Oh man, yeah, just 2D fighting games. They're just awesome. There's nothing more I can say about that. I really, really love them, and yeah, it's just glad to have Dogstalkers in my collection as well, and to have both Dogstalker games that are on PAL PS1. So yeah, I really love these kind of covers, with the black banner here going on and no banner on the bottom there. Just something special about these titles, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, got here's Strike Point, the Hex missions. Yeah, another kind of a random pickup. There's a helicopter and some explosions on the front. So I was like, yeah, it's cheap, and it seems pretty fun on the back as well. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta try some stuff out, and you find some really cool stuff this way, for me, honestly. As you can see, I'm not too picky about the stuff that I buy, as long as it's reasonable priced, and then I'm okay with that. And I'm willing to spend a bit more on some titles that I know that are really good and I really want to have in my collection. But yeah, sometimes some people call them fillers in your collection, but to me, they're not really. I think, because I do plan on playing most of these games, well, actually all of them, and maybe some a bit more than others, and I know that not all of it is like really amazing, but it's just cool to try some stuff out, and since it's cheap anyway. So the next one here I got is Dracula the Resurrection, which is actually, yeah, one of these titles that actually follows up to the story I was just telling. Since this one I've seen it quite a lot, and I've never known actually what the game is quite about, what type of game it is, I should say. Obviously it's about Dracula, I guess, And actually a pretty big fan of the like old school Dracula movies, you know, Bela Lugosi and Christopher Lee. Uh, yeah, I'm just freaking love them. Even some of the more modern Dracula films. And yeah, so I was like, you know, let's try this one out. I've seen it so many times and I never touched it, and you know, we'll see. And the last I got here is for the PS1 games is ODT, or Die Trying, I guess. It's for yeah, this one is another game that we had a demo when we were younger, and you know, I just played a hell of a lot of demos when I was younger, and a lot of these games I've never played the full game, so yeah, really cool to have this one as well. So yeah. So yeah, that's it for PS1, like I said, but I have a lot of PS2 titles this time. I got here is The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, pretty cool to find this one. The other game is a bit more common, but this one, yeah. Yeah, this was a really random pickup. Robin Hood 2 The Siege, which is actually a Phoenix game. I don't know if they actually did American releases, but if you're a collector of PAL PS2, you probably know about Phoenix. They released some really rare games, quite a lot of games, and all of them like really low budget. So a lot of crap in there as well, but some of them are just really hard to find. Yeah, I've never, you know, really got into it, which ones are really rare and which one aren't. Maybe I will in the future, but for now, yeah, I pick up some of them because they seem fun. You know, sometimes it's just fun to play some really crappy games as well. So yeah, for this one we'll see. I honestly don't know too much about it, but yeah. Here I got one that I was looking for quite a bit actually, for quite a while. It's just Mr. Mosquito. Yeah, it's just a really crazy oddball title. Definitely this really kind of Japanese kind of game, I guess. You play as a mosquito actually, and your goal is just to you know, buy people and get their blood. And be an annoying mosquito, but you know, yeah, this one, if you don't know about it, definitely look it up on YouTube or something. This it's a really fun game. So yeah, so super stoked that I finally found it. It's actually quite a bit rare and more expensive. I got here is Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon, which I actually already owned, but I own it with the Dutch title, and not a big fan of that, so it's pretty cool to find the UK release of this one. So yeah, Spyro, it's always good. Honestly, I've never played any of the newer games. I played until Spyro 3, and never played any of the PS2 or 360 games or whatever. So yeah, I don't know if they're any good, but you know. Got here is Sly 2 Band of Thieves, which is actually the kind of the same thing with Spyro. I bought it, well, I had so many chances to buy it already, but always with the Dutch title, but now I got it with the English title, which I prefer to have. So yeah, I've heard some good things about the Sly games, by the way. I've honestly, yeah, this one was actually another title that I've never played, because I didn't own a PS2 when I was younger. I only owned an Xbox, and most of these, well, Sly, the Sly games weren't on PS on Xbox. But now that I have a PS2, yeah, you know, these are the titles to get. I know about that, so definitely willing to check that out. Got here is Space Invaders Invasion Day. Yeah, some awesome Space Invader stuff, which has more modern ring to it, I guess. Yeah, I'll go to it a bit faster because I have quite a lot to show you guys. I got some 2D fighters. Most of these are bought from the same guy. I'm super stoked. Yeah, this guy, he offered me these games at ridiculously good prices, and he definitely knew what it was worth. But he was selling some stuff from his own collection, and some stuff I was super excited to find on this market. First one I got here is Capcom Fighting Jam. And I got some King of Fighter games, which is King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match, which is pretty hard to find and a pretty expensive one. But like I said, I got a really good deal. I got here is King of Fighters 2000-2001 Saga Continues, which is a bit more common, I guess. And this one is a bit more rarer. King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2. And I got last King of Fighters game here is King of Fighters 2003. And I also bought from the same guy as Samurai Showdown 5, which is another 2D SNK fighter. I mean, I've also been on a roll of SNK games. I really love that company, and they just did some amazing stuff, especially for PS2. They did so many good releases. It's awesome. I got some wrestling here as well. WWE SmackDown. Shut your mouth. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I just love these games. I got some more fighting games actually. Here is some Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Yeah. I watched quite a lot of Dragon Ball Z when I was younger, but yeah. I got here is X Squad, a nice third-person shooter, a bit more common. I got here is Disney Stitch. Yeah. Got a weird fighting game here. It's a Fightbox BBC game. Don't know what that is about. Yeah. You know, found it in the cheap bin and decided to pick it up. This one was in there as well. This Ghost Hunter, which is a bit more of a survival horror game, I guess. Which PS2 has a lot of awesome titles in the library as well. I got here is some Evil Dead Regeneration and Evil Dead: A Fistful of Boomstick. Yeah, I had these two on Xbox already, but didn't have them on PS2. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead films. Actually, we're going to see Bruce Campbell on Weekend of Hell, which is pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, so that's it for PS2. I'll just show you guys some of the Xbox games I got as well. For 360, I got here is Fusion Frenzy 2. I got here is one that I wanted to have for quite a while. It's just Conquer Live and Reloaded, which is also a bit more expensive most of the time, but I got a really good deal on this one, and it's like super mint, just freaking awesome. As an Xbox collector, I was maybe even a bit ashamed that I didn't even have this one in my collection, but finally I do, and it's just really good. Played the original Conquer on the Xbox One version on Rare Replay quite recently, and I really enjoyed it, man. I got here is Alice Madness Returns, which is a really awesome title. One of the better, more hidden gems, I guess, for last generation. Last 360 game I got here is Catherine. It is an oddball Japanese title once more. Yeah, pretty cool. Even has a reversible cover, which is pretty. Yeah, you don't see it too often on Xbox 360 games, I guess. Well, any games for that matter. Got more 2D fighting here. It's some Guilty Gear X2 Reloaded. I guess it's one of the few SNK games that was released by on Xbox. To be honest, I don't see anything of SNK on it, so I don't know if it really is an SNK release. But normally SNK releases the SNK game of the Guilty Gear games. So I don't know. Just looking at it now, I just noticed that there isn't an SNK logo on it. So don't know what that is about. But got some Breakdown here, which is first person kind of a fighting, shooting kind of game. Like you might know, I'm a collector of first person games. I try to collect all first person games for all my consoles. So yeah, I still needed this one. I got 2 more games here. It's the Ultimate Spider-Man and Knights of the Temple. Yeah. And last thing I got was here's Oddworld's Stranger's Wrath, and it's a pre-order bonus DVD. So yeah, that's actually a cool find, I think, to have something like that. You know, a DVD, a pre-order DVD. I don't know if it's really that rare or special, but yeah, these are kind of fun things to just have in your collection, I think. So yeah, like I said, I went through it a bit more faster than usual because it was just so much stuff, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. But you know, with all my rambling about all these games, and but yeah, I'm really super excited about all the stuff I got. It's just it still blows my mind just looking at these titles that I found some of these, and yeah. So yeah, well, that's it actually for this time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Probably next time you will see some movies, DVDs, and all that stuff. You know, who knows what I will find in the future. But yeah, I expect to you know, to have some good stuff coming up. So who knows? So yeah, that's it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.